The children here indeed are all special. Oh, hang on. But maybe I'm too fascinated by what's apparently special about them. When I see something out of the ordinary, I tend to fixate on it. On the other hand, I get a little disappointed when I discover some aspect of it that's comparatively normal. It's important to notice when things are different, but it's also important to pay attention to all little things that are the same as they are in other schools. Hello. Being able to greet each other properly in the hall, that's normal. In an everyday exchange like this, she doesn't appear any different from a normal school child. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, is it to keep her skirt down? Huh? What could it be for? Maybe it's a new trend. When I was in middle school, kids would dangle all sorts of ridiculous charms in their bags, so maybe that's what it is? Perhaps a good luck charm of some sort. That part of all in all for a girl of age, and even kind of cute. It's going to be to hold her skirt down, isn't it? It's a charm. Oh, never mind. I was too... Yeah, I'm cool. I'm right, aren't I? Back when I was a student, some of the popular girls would roll up the tops of their skirts to make them shorter. But skirts that length are pretty normal these days. She can't even pull it down since it's the standard length. I feel like the longer skirts we had in the old days were more convenient. We were able to adjust them as we pleased. You can't please everyone, but at least the skirt can be taken in if it's too long. Yeah, oh. Yeah! I saw that a mile away. Oh, so what's it for then? Ah! I was way off. I should have known. Every second counts. Shit. Just hit her. I reckon one of them will die. I've sort of grown attached to them now. Remember what he said, they're used to it. Well, I'm not scolding you over it. What on earth was that about? I feel like we're talking normally about something far from normal. It's a bit of pride, you know, she got shot. She may look cute, but otherwise average teenager, but her story smelled. Not fishy, but certainly carried a whiff of gunpowder. It's probably a perfectly typical topic of conversation at this school. In fact, I'm the one who's not used to it and getting myself in a twist. There are plenty of women in this world who are pretty with their mouths shut, for what I'm seeing. Raina-san must be one of them. Cooking! Did they make the bamboo shoots and mushrooms? Oh. What is that? It's kind of nostalgic. I wonder if that's what they mean in manga and cheap novels when they describe teenage girls having a sugary sweet scent. Miss Arisaka, have you seen Reina? Which way did she go? I take my eyes off that girl for one moment, she devours the whole box of... Oh, oh, so she saw him coming. So that's what the nostalgic smell was. Castella, huh? What's Castella? Is it like a cake or like a gelatin or something? I'm not really angry that she ate it, but at least be honest about it, right? That girl destroyed all the evidence and fled the scene. Anyway, that's why I'm chasing after her right now. Alright everyone, welcome back. Sorry for that. I had to cut it because my laptop, because now that I record my gameplay separate to my audio voice, I use my laptop to do my voice, and yeah, my laptop decided to update. So yeah, we're back. I might actually get up to the, because every achievement I get is a chapter, so I'll reach the next achievement and I might have a break for the night and I'll, yeah, continue on. I'm going to cut it up anyway, but you might notice a bit of a skip, so we'll finish this part and then I'll take a break, because yeah, this is quite long. I hadn't realised I played for almost 3 hours, and yeah, I'm invested in it. It flew by, but then I had a little bit of a pit stop, so yeah. So we knew about the crime, took the thing, and then moving on. From one perspective, it's a pretty moving tale, but when you take everything else into account, it's more like a horror story, so blah, 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 blah. Now we got Chris. Okay. Isn't it like proven thing that as soon as you step on a mine it blows up? There is no pressure. Let him do it, it's his job. Oh. Well, he's the home teacher. What is it? Class president? Oh, that.
直訳すれば訓練士とか調教師という意味になります。
Drill sergeant, left, left,
私たちの
left,
警察
right,
組織
left.
SARS においてはケースオフィサーとエージェントできっちりと作業区分が仕切られていて、命令を出す側のケースオフィサーは現場に出ることはめったにありません。ですが SARS の下位組織である私たちソードでは、担当官という役職の代わりに共同員という形でエージェントと共に現場に出て指揮を執ります。以前にも少し葵くんから説明してもらったんですけど、
Baby steps.
ピンときませんね。そうですね、わかりやすく説明してしまうと、 SARS が社員、私たちソードはアルバイトとした場合、彼はアルバイトの教育を行う元社員という感じですかね。おー、なるほど。でも元社員ということは、今の葵くんはアルバイト。
Was he injured in the line of duty maybe, and now he can't do it? Oh, mind you, he said he can't fire a gun, but yeah, that doesn't make sense.
単純に人件費や雇用保障の問題で準社員という扱いになってしまいますが、ソードの現場で数年ハンドラーを経験してから SARS の担当官に就任するのが普通です。つまり平社員である SARS のエージェントから役職のある社員である担当官に昇進するには、一度バイトの現場で共同員を経験するのが最も安全な道というわけです。
I guess it's like lecturing at a third-rate college for a few years. So you can make a tenure at top school.
ということは、葵くんは担当官を目指してるんですね。それもどうでしょう。ハルトさんはあまり昇進には興味がないようですし、詳しいことはハルトさんに直接聞いた方がいいと思います。でも葵くんは確信めいた話になると、どうもうまくはぐらかすような話し方をするので、話を聞いていても要領を得ないことが多いんですよね。 SARS やソードの話となると、ハルトさん自身もどこまで話していいのか迷っているんだと思います。確かにそういった部分のお話は知らなくても仕事はできるんですけど、職務的な情報はなくても構わないけれど、個人的な情報はあった方がいいということでしょうか。
No.
でも葵くんが私にどこまで話していいか悩むように、私もどこまで踏み込んでいいのかと。どうして日本人は口で立ち話をするのかしらね。そういう文化なのだとしたら否定する気もないけど。あ、トウカさん、どうしたんです、その本。
I like that stance. It's like, I'm looking at you, or I'm watching you, and like the finger.
ネットで注文してた本がやっと揃ったのよ。2巻だけが在庫切れで、他の書店で注文したら結局2週間待たされたわ。
I noticed she has a star pin on her shirt. I don't think anyone else has one.
これは漫画ですか？何よ、悪い？
No. You can read it if you want.
いえ、そういうわけでは。ただ少し意外だったというか。
Why are you a little surprised? I mean, manga is a Japanese, thing.
言いたいことはわかるわ。漫画なんて子供の読むもの。
Manga's for kids. No.
別に理解してもらおうとは思わないわ。常識人という人種に理解してもらえないのは数学者だって同じ。説明すればするほど変人扱いされる。
I tried reading them. I just couldn't get the handle of right to left.
ちょっと。いえ、なんでもないです。だから笑うんじゃないわよ。
Careful, she'll smack you.
なんです？秘密のお話ですか？秘密というほどのお話ではないのですが。こっちを見ないで。お話ししても？勝手にすれば？あ、トウカさん？じゃあ話しちゃいますね。いいんですか？ 大した話ではないですよ。あれはどうかさんが美浜学園に来て2ヶ月ぐらいのことだったと思います。
So you used to life in Japan yet?
そうね。まだわからないことも多いけど、だいぶ慣れたつもりよ。
What is it you don't understand?
日本の風習というか、文化というか、いい年した大人が電車の中で漫画を読んでるの。
Well, I guess it's like us reading comics. Is it really that strange?
日本ではそういう感覚なのかもしれないけれど、少なくともアメリカでは。
Oh, I don't know. I suppose that's true.
別に漫画を読むなとは言わないわ。母の知り合いの FBI 職員にもカートゥーンマニアがいたわ。でもその人だってパブリックな場で漫画を読むような真似はしなかった。そんな風に自分の趣味をわきまえた上で家で読めばいいのに、どうして日本人はわざわざ電車で読むのかしら。
Well, it's like, why would people watch a movie when they're on the train or a TV show, you know? To make good use of your commute, maybe? I imagine there are plenty of Japanese people who only ever read them on their go.
やっぱり日本は特殊よね。そもそも漫画なんて子供の読むものでしょ。それを公衆の面前で堂々と読むなんて。非常識とまでは言わないけれど、私は大人になりきれていませんって公言しているようなものじゃない。
Not really. By the way, Toka, have you actually read any manga?
そりゃ子供の頃は読んだことあるわよ。漫画なんて
No.
子供だし。
Silly kid stuff that adults are totally capable of understanding? Total ignorance. Is that really how you want to define adulthood? Can really call someone a proper grown-up who have no clue how much work goes into keeping kids entertained? What's more, though, there are still plenty of people here in Japan who instantly dismiss manga as vulgar or worthless. It's impossible to deny the medium's utility. Look at the number of things that people learn about through manga nowadays. For some folk, it's their sole means of learning about the world. There are even those who adhere to a radical notion that manga is the only real source of education left in this country. Watch it, you. So what did you come to Japan for? You can't work in Japan. You can't work in Japan unless you know the country, much less so in your case since your job is so unique. In our line of work, it really helps to have gone through the same fundamental education as the average Japanese, especially since you haven't been taught things that we regard as common sense. You might be right, but a Japanese kid will be able to tell straight away what kind of person you were if you said that manga was just silly kid stuff in front of them. They think you were just another old fart grabbling on and on about the evils of manga. Weren't you the one trying to pick a fight with adult consumers of manga? I'm not going around telling people who don't read manga that are worthless, or that they should go pick up a comic at once. I never said that. Besides, you're the one showing your prejudice, talking such a strong dislike to something foreign, just because you never encountered it before. I'll fight you! I'm not saying you need to enjoy it necessarily, but why don't you try reading some manga yourself before you rule them out completely? Chris. Hello. Sorry, pop-up just showed up. Yep, we're good. How'd you come to learn about Japanese customs? How long did it take till you could speak Japanese fluently? That was quick. Yep, that's pretty fast even for someone as clever as Chris. That there's at least some sense in reading manga. Look at it another way. People are always asking, what good's going to come out of this? Never learn anything, no matter what approach they take. I said before you don't have to enjoy it, didn't I? And it's up to you whether you decide to try reading manga or not. Neither nor anyone else is going to kill you if you don't. I'm pretty sure that is true. And if Margaret went around to fight over, that sort of person would argue about the size of their slice of birthday cake or whatever else. How do you think wars get started? When isn't murder ridiculous? If you're looking for a meaning in killing, you should find another job. And bang around. Just give it a try, okay? Who knows, it might be your cup of tea. And now she's addicted.
というようなことがありまして、それ以来トーカさんは嫌だ嫌だバカバカしいとおっしゃいながらも日本の漫画をたしなまれるようになりまして。ですからさっきのトーカさんの言いようが少しおかしくて。なるほど。
Back when I was at school, my math teacher said something similar to me. Except his explanation was even more convoluted when a student asked, what good will ever come of remembering these formulae? The teacher responded, what good will come of you if you can't even do that much? Then he said, sure, you don't have to learn anything you don't think will be of use to you later in life, but if you don't study now, the jobs that actually require that knowledge will be totally out of reach. Oh, sorry. Jeez, that made me... Oh, you troll. Yeah, I just jumped as well. Don't do that. I mean, I was off guard. I was not expecting that.
ハルトはこの手の組織の教官としては甘すぎるよ。中には学生を人間扱いしてないハンドラーもいるからね。
Well, we're not like that, so.
絶対に許されない。絶対にってそんな大げさな。よその学校ではハンドラーに口答えなんてしようものなら殴られるのが普通ですし、ハンドラーのご機嫌次第では顔が気に入らないといった理由で殴られることもあります。
Bully?
その点、ハルトさんは暴力も振るいませんしね。でもこの前、
Yeah, I was gonna say.
関節技を。あれはレナが悪いよ。それに力はレナの方が強いからね。でも技はハルトの方が上だからああなっただけ。ああいったレナやトーカの態度を許してしまっているハルトは甘すぎだね。だからよその学校のハンドラーに舐められるんだ。そうなんですか。
We lucked out.
学生に対する指導が甘すぎる件に関して上から怒られている節もあるし、事実、私は他校の教官になっていることがあるよ。あれはいつだったか。私もだいぶ美浜のゆるさに慣れてしまっていた頃だ。ある日の課業後、階段の踊り場からハルトを見かけて、いつものように声をかけたんだ。すると、そんな様子を見ていた SARS の幹部が、
Wow, what a dick.
背後から駆け寄ってきて、私はいきなり顔面を殴られた。どうしてそんな
Discipline.
私が悪いんだ。ハルトの気安さに油断して、上官に対して頭上から声をかけてしまったんだからね。それだけで？普通の学校でも頭上から教師に声をかけるのは失礼に当たりますよね。
Do that here and see what happens.
それはそうかもしれませんが。その場はハルトが取りなしてくれたんだけれど、その幹部は貴様がたるんでいるから下の者が礼儀を学ばんのだとカンカンでね。
Was he the one that what's her name almost shot?
私はそれが我慢できなくて、その幹部を殺してやろうかと思った。でもこの場で問題を大きくすれば私だけの責任では済まなくなる。私はハルトに下げなくてもいい頭を下げさせ、負わなくてもいい怪我を負わせた。
Oh, there, there.
恥ずかしくて涙が出たよ。そんな私にハルトはごめんなって言うんだ。 何もしてやれなくてごめんって謝ったんだ。ハルトは何も悪くないのに。他のハンドラーのようにお前のせいだと罵られて殴られた方がまだマシだった。
Jeez, this is getting deep.
いや、正確には私たちがハルトに甘えているだけなんだけどね。それ以来、私は公式な場ではハルトの隣に立つこともしないようにしているし、ハルトもそういった場にはクリスを連れて行くことが多くなった。それは単純にそういった場ではジムの雑用が多いからだよ。それにハルトさんが甘すぎるって紫は言うけど、私はハルトさんのそういうところが好きだよ。あれは去年の夏のことだったかな。赤羽の合同会議にハルトさんと私が参加した帰りのこと。その日は暑かったから、ハルトさんはお土産にアイスを買って帰ろうって言い出して、ショッピングセンターのフードコートにあるアイス屋さんの行列に並んでいたんです。夏休みに入った時期だったこともあって、フードコートには家族連れが多くて、たくさんの子供たちがはしゃいで走り回っていたんです。耳障りな規制を上げながら走り回る子供たちに眉根を寄せる大人も少なくはありませんでしたし、私自身も親は何をしているんだろうと少し苛立ちもしました。でもハルトさんはニコニコしてるんです。ああ、さすがだな。ハルトさんは人間ができているのだろうなと、私は自制で赤面の思いです。そんな時です。アイスクリームを手にしたまま走り回る子供がハルトさんの足に激突したんですよね。もちろんハルトさんはそのことで怒りはしませんでしたし、慌てて駆け寄ってきた母親にも嫌な顔一つしませんでした。アイスで汚してしまった制服のクリーニング代は出しますという母親に、ハルトさんはクリーニング代
Oh, what a gentleman.
新しいアイスを買ってあげてくださいって。お母さんに叱られた記憶ではなく、お母さんに良かったねって言ってもらえた記憶として残してあげてくださいって言うんです。子供が笑っている。こんなに平和なことはないじゃないですかって。そんなハルトさんを見て私は思ったんです。ああ、これいつかどこかで真似しようと。葵くんらしいといえばらしいですね。善人すぎて気味が悪いでしょ。そうは言いませんけど。これまでハルトさんは子供にはとても聞かせられないような仕事をしてきていますし、子供には絶対に見せられない顔を隠していますから、その反動なんだと思います。普通の人間なら見なくて済むものをハルトはいくつも見てるからね。余計にそうなんだろう。それにハルトは善人すぎるわけじゃなくて、ただ単に自信無さいだけだと思うよ。なるほど。
Perhaps this is a means of finding atonement. Not seriously, though, from a psychological perspective, being such a good person might help him cope with his work. Or maybe he's just seen too much. Most people who've seen the depths of hell find their minds start to crumble, until eventually they're unable to think about anything other than themselves. For some people who take that hellish environment for granted actually become kinder in their interactions with others. They start believing that they might be saved through acts of virtue. Egomania, delusions of grandeur, oh god, Amardia complex, I'll probably butchered all that. There are a few different ways of interpreting it. I prefer to think it's just too nice though. Alrighty, hang on. I'm going to cut it here, people, because I've played for a few hours tonight and I'm going to be cutting it up in parts, so you might see a skip here and it might be in the middle of an episode, so just heads up there, and yeah, I'll continue on in tomorrow.